everyone, welcome to this new video. This is going to be the 1000 IQ bait video. So I got attacked probably 100% of the time I used this bait, or it was 100% of the time I used this bait. It wasn't getting someone's leader every time, but as you can see, I am getting attacked on this. This is the first time I actually tried it out, like the first real time. In my previous video, I showed that I tried it out, but it wasn't really the technique that I thought would work the most. This technique is much better, and as you can see, he's sending a second attack. So the first attack there was 300 or 200,000 tier 2 calves, or tier 3 calf, and this time he's sending 250,000 tier 3 cav with his leader. So he obviously thought I was a dead castle. I had some troops, obviously, got my leader back, and I zeroed his march, so he's like, okay, I gotta send my leader to do this, and he sent his leader with tier 3 cap. So this guy is a, what was it, like 600 million mic guy or something, and he's sending tier 3 at me with his leader. So some people don't think, and this bait works so well because people aren't thinking about it. So yes, 250,000 tier 3 cav. I lost like 15,000 tier 1 or something. Yeah. So he sent his leader. So now I have this guy's leader. And I had a fake leader on with fake gear and all that stuff. So I don't even think he was in war gear. I can't remember. He might have been in like monster hunting gear. But so I'm going to let you know what this 1000 IQ bait is. So I have about 3 or 4 videos worth of these clips that I can put out. I have 16 clips of this happening, and it worked basically every time. I didn't do it like back to back because obviously people would realize what's going on. And okay, I guess I'll have to reveal what's going on. If you haven't figured it out, I gave my ult my leader. So, and then I got him to port across the map and release it, and then post in the global chat that this leader is returning to this base. This does not work in smaller kingdoms as well. It works in big kingdoms very well because there's very, very, very hard to find leaders because a lot of the smaller guilds have left. So if you ever, and if you're in a big kingdom and you're a trap and you want someone to hit you, wait, he was 800 mil? Jeez, okay. He was like almost 900 million might. So anyways, back to if you're in a really big kingdom and you want people to hit you, this is an amazing bait to do. You don't even have to post in global a lot of times. You just got to make sure the leader walks through a hive, and people just be like, oh, I want that leader, and just send troops. That's why I don't always get leaders, and I don't always get tier 4 hits, but I get a ton of kills, just free kills. People are just sending free kills at me. So this is the best bait I've ever done. So my leader is returning right now, as you can see. So people have been watching it, probably, from global, and they're waiting for it to return, and they're sending the attack then, because they want the leader. They don't really care about your troops. So this guy is almost 800 mil might as well, so I decided to switch onto my war gear, because he actually had his war gear on, and I saw that. So I didn't actually see what he was sending. I just like, oh, okay, I got to switch to my war gear, because I don't want to take it in my research gear or wherever I was in. So yeah, so he injured 100,000. I switched my war gear, so obviously the attack was not as much, and he poured away right away, and I got his leader for that. And this guy's actually pretty cool, so you'll probably see him in some next videos. He's been following my shenanigans after this, because he obviously got was captured by this, and I'm not holding onto leaders here right now because I don't have my guild in this. They've already migrated at this point. So I'm just giving leaders back because I wanted to keep testing this out, because I can't hold a leader and do this bait. It doesn't really work. If I have like a 800 million mic guy's leader in my thing and my leader's returning, you're like, oh yeah, he's totally not a trap. So I'm just giving the leaders back right away. Yeah, so this is the next clip. So you're going to see a lot of these tier 3 calves because people are just sending marches out to get the leader. They're not trying to attack. They obviously think I'm an empty castle if my leader isn't there, because I got zeroed because someone has my leader. So a lot of these clips are either real attacks or like what's called tier 3 cav, because cav is fast and they can get through people's walls. So it does. So this is right after I did the other guy. So he's obviously still watching. He's messaging me. He's like, hey, it really does work. Yeah, it works. It worked every single time I did it. So 100%. But yeah, like I said, this is a big kingdom with the lowest person on the leaderboard being like 700 million might. So It works really well because people really want those leaders. It's really hard to find them. So, so yeah, so I got another person that send 200,000 tier 3 at me and zero itself on that because it's really hard to get attacks actually because, well, not really hard, but once you get known in the kingdom, it's really hard to get people to hit you. So I found this was a great way. So I would not start off in a kingdom using this bait. I'd get people to kind of like hit you sometimes and all that, and then once you start getting a dry spell, then you pull out this out of your back pocket. It's not something you use all the time because once people know about this bait, they probably won't walk into it. That's kind of why I've been waiting a couple weeks or a week or so to post this, because once I post this, people are going to start knowing about this bait and start using it a lot, and it won't work as well because you know about it. So I hope you guys don't use it too much. So please don't overuse this bait. It is great to use. If you want to test it out, go ahead, but don't overuse it. And try not to be too obvious about it. Don't be like spamming global with or whatever. Just post like, hey, this guy's leader's returning, and then leave it at that. Or don't even post it on global and just make sure it just walks through a really big what's called? A big guild's hive. Because if it walks through a big guild's hive, they're more than likely going to see it, and they're more than likely going to want the leader, and they're more than likely going to hit you. So it's a really great bait. And also, if you're sitting in like construction gear or something during the bait, it also works really well. You can also send your war gear if your war gear is not too good, but send in some like construction gear so they think you're offline, or it looks like you're much easier hit, like a normal bait would be. But don't do like fake gear. Do like construction gear or research gear, like you got caught off guard or something like that. So here's the last clip, and this is HK Killa. So a lot of people thought he quit. Well, he did quit, and people were asking me in my previous videos about that because they didn't see HK, the guild was gone and all that. It did disband. HK Killa came back. I think he literally just started playing when this clip happened. Unfortunately, yeah, he decided to hit me, but it was a little bit of a welcome back to him. So welcome back, HK Killa. Glad to see you're back, but unfortunately, you saw me on global, and he obviously just got back online, was looking for some leaders, and saw that my leader was returning, and decided, oh, that'd be a good thing. And I'm letting him know that I'm from SF, because then he knows not to hit me again, because it's probably a smart idea. Because he didn't send his leader or anything; he just sent a bunch of troops. I think it was tier 4. Yeah, and he had full infirmaries because I must have just got back, so he had 250,000 completely dead. So mostly tier 4. Ouch. Sorry about that, but it is what it is. It's a great bait. So if you guys want to go try it out, please go try it out. I was having so much fun doing this because, like I said, it worked every single time. And people weren't thinking like, oh, his leader's returning. He's obviously not a trap, because how would someone have your leader if you're a trap? Because he would have to be zeroed. So it's a great way to like double think people. It's very simple in its concept, but it works amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys go try it out, but don't try it too much. And I'll see you guys in the next video because I have a bunch more of these clips. So please stay tuned, subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.